Come in. Come on.
Hold on. Yeah. You guys go on your side. Hi guys, this is Cooking with a... Okay.
As cooked on TV.
As cooked on TV, that's right.
As cooked on TV. You guys have seen, as seen on TV, stuff you can buy at Walmart. We're doing as cooked on TV. Thank you to the puppy. Hey, lay down.
So I'm Robert.
I'm AJ.
And today, in this
I'm also with Aqua and Aqua's Culinary Corner. Hoping to give Robert here, Robert's World. Is that what we're calling it for now?
Yes, that's my YouTube channel now. It's called Robert's World.
Okay.
So today...
Bobby's World.
I mean, Robert's World.
So in this episode, like we were talking about last time, we have multiple episodes, we're going to do multiple recipes from the Avatar cookbook. So today, we are now doing the lotus root salad from the book. And we got everything, this time around, we got everything pre-prepped, so it won't take us as long as last time. But still a very confusing recipe, isn't it not?
It's not confusing. It's not confusing. I don't look at a recipe and say confusing. I look at a recipe and I go, that's a lot of steps for a salad. So what we're looking at is, so we've got a handful of ingredients. So what we're looking at from the Avatar, the Last Airbender cookbook in the Earth Nation section, we're looking at a lotus root salad. So we're doing a tablespoon of kosher salt, 2 fresh lotus roots peeled and sliced very thinly. So what I did here, right here, go ahead and show the camera up close so they can see it. I did a very large lotus root, peeled and thin.
Oh yeah, this thing was huge.
It was huge, and then I used my mandolin. It was in tune, so I think we got a good note out of it. Hey,
so
we've got a little puppy. For those of you who have not tuned in to previous episodes, his name is Gadget.
Here, come here, Gadget. Come here.
See if he'll come. He's gone through a little bit of trauma, so we're...
Here, hold on. Come here, buddy. Come here.
There we go. All right, not near the food, if you please.
Hi, say hi to the camera, Gadget.
See? You see? He's mine. It's a long story. Maybe we'll get into it on more of an emotional episode, but for right now, we're just going to leave it at, he's been through some trauma. I'm trying to find him a new home. Although I might end up keeping him. If he actually is this good, he might have... Are you still cooking up those eggs?
So we're cooking him some... Our producer from the producers in the background cooking him some food.
Cooking Gadget some food. Hey, get your butt down. No.
He's a little anxious. He saw another dog and...
Yeah, see it. Alright, so we're looking at a tablespoon of kosher salt. 2 fresh lotus roots, peeled and thinly sliced. Go with a large one or 2 smaller ones. It doesn't really matter, but what we're looking for is fairly paper thin. I mean, we're looking for... Oh, we're going to have to rinse these before we put them in. We're looking at 1/4 of a cup of neutral oil. What you're looking for when it says, when a recipe calls for, get down. Get down.
Come here.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. Puppy is now fully active.
Hey, what's this? What's this?
This your crab?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me your crab. Give me your crab.
We might have to edit some stuff away. Are you looking out the window at something?
I think he is. Unless he has to go back to the bathroom.
All right. So neutral oil, what you're looking for is like a canola, a grapeseed oil, an avocado oil. It's neutral because, well, it's neutral. Then you're going to go for a 2-inch nab of fresh ginger, peeled and minced. So we actually got that already pre-done. We're trying for a new method here for this episode. We literally just did one about 20 minutes ago. Hey!
I think he has to go back outside. Oh, he hears the other dogs.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
Where is he?
Get him. He's right next to the window. I'll read this off.
Yeah,
if you have to edit this, you edit it. We're going to go with...
I don't have editing software, so he's going to basically...
Alright, we'll see what happens. We did 5 cloves of garlic, very, very finely minced. We did 4 scallions, separated into greens and whites minced. When I say the whites, I mean the base root. Right there at the bottom. So you want the greens right here, like I've got it right here. Probably not the best color of bowl to show you off that. And then right here in this bowl, we've got our garlic, our ginger, and the whites. We've got a zoo in here. We've got a lovebird chirping in the background. Stupid freaking murder.
Yeah, there's a long story about.
There's a long story there. Anyway, and then we're gonna go a cup of young pea sprouts, which means I mean, look at these. So they are. We're looking at very, very young, very tiny pea sprouts. If you can see that, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we're looking at it. Okay, so vegetable sprouts have a more enhanced flavor, believe it or not, of what the vegetable they're about to grow into. There's a different method to growing these. My aunt does it, my mom does it, and I gotta tell you, one of my favorite things is broccoli sprouts. It adds a whole different element and like almost a spice to a salad. It's absolutely incredible. I love it. Anyway, then we're going to do a half cup of chopped fresh cilantro, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and I forgot to shut off my phone. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of green Szechuan peppercorn oil. We couldn't find it, so we're going with a chili oil, a very generic chili oil. It should add for a nice flavor. We're going to go kosher salt and sugar. So right now, I've brought a medium pot of water to a rolling boil.
Yeah, he did.
I added a pinch of salt to it. We're going to blanch our lotus root now. Okay, go ahead. Thank you. So we're going to blanch this pretty quick.
Where'd you go? Oh, seriously. Oh, there you go. Okay. Second, I gotta keep an eye on the doggo. Gadget.
What?
I said, I have to keep an eye on the doggo.
Hey! Gadget, no.
No, he's head down. He's sitting right there.
Don't you dare!
You really
mess up my Wi-Fi router. He's actually just like, we had to leave him while we went grocery shopping. We came back. Everything in my house was just.
Not everything.
He actually left the front room pretty untouched. My bedroom.
It was shocking how little he did for a puppy of 3 months old.
Yeah.
But he did find a way to turn off the router, which I'm still shocked on.
And we're blanching. We're gonna blanch these lotus roots for about 2 minutes.
He's just sitting there.
So I've got it in my head, but set a timer. You don't want to do it more than that. They need to be, according to this,
1 to 2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes, or until fully cooked through. You're looking for what's the right correlation? It would be like cooking. No, not even. You want the consistency of a well-cooked potato, but not soft enough to mash. You want a little bite there still.
All right, do we have ice water?
We do, right here. Nice and cold. There's no ice in it, but it's nice and cold.
Yeah.
So that's going to be our. So blanching, as we explained in a previous episode, is boiling for a very short amount of time. I mean, very, very short. And we're about there on this one. And then shocking in ice water. Ice water is going to shock it. It's literally going to break down. Thank you.
Our producer helping us out.
Our producer Sandra, her glorious self. She's like our pink-haired Vanna White. You know what, guys? I've got a nicotine problem, so I'm gonna vape on the show.
This is not for kids. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Not safe for work.
Oh, it's gonna be safe for work, to a point.
Fuck your mother. Now it's not safe for work.
Oh, wait, are you kidding me? Do you hear the things I say at work?
No, because I don't work with you.
I know. You don't.
Because you work a menial job. I actually do things that are important.
Maybe the other way around, since I work for a trucking company, thank you very much, in a garage, making sure that products that you order on Amazon come to you.
He's got me there, folks. He's got me there. I was about to say something, I'm not going to say it.
and other products. Amazon was just the top one because we've done one of our clients is Amazon. But
Alright guys, we're about there on this one. Hey, whenever you're doing this, make sure you've got your tools ready. I did not. Straining the hot water out. And we are going to just dump the stove. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm actually really happy and surprised at how much she is involved with all of this. So many people just kind of like just... What? I'm not including you. When I say her, I could mean Robert.
I was going to put this down. I was going to do this.
Go ahead.
Because
that was on camera, and I apologize.
Because let's face it, I don't know what AJ was doing, but he was having a hell of a time using two of these simple things to get that in it. And if you notice, he was leaving it open where I closed mine and made it like a pit.
Alright guys, so right here, we're going to throw that back in. It's still hot, but this is going to be nice and cold. Okay? So we're going to strain that, which is going to be nice and easy now. So it's cooled off. Where's the book?
Oh, right here. Sorry. I put it down to basically take the lowest seat right out.
Oops.
Don't do that.
Lotus root has zero flavor. What we're doing with this salad... Yeah, go ahead. What this salad does is literally just a texture. Your flavor is going to come from everything else. Lotus is like a daikon radish. If you ever worked with a daikon radish, it's pliable. You can actually add flavor to it. It's almost like tofu.
I mean, it's like I've had normal radishes. This is kind of reminding me of like a radish texture.
So we cooled that down. We're actually going to pour out the water, and we're going to let it strain for just a minute.
I mean, it works.
See, I'm actually impressed. Sandra actually knows
I wouldn't know that.
knows the trick. Wooden spoon on top of a pot when you're boiling anything can actually prevent it from boiling over. Crazy enough, but it works.
Yeah,
Pasta, rice, anything that might boil over, if you pull the what? Towel. Alright, so what we're going to do here, I'm big on seasoning. Most cookbooks don't tell you to season like small elements of your recipes. And I'm just going to sit. One thing salt does, it actually does kind of, it doesn't cook, but it does cure. So it's going to actually soften everything. So you want to make sure that there's salt in almost, even if it's just a pinch, in almost everything you do. You're just going to, go ahead. Remember, just use your wrist. You want to, like that. You're just going to,
There's a reason I wasn't going so hard with it, AJ.
That's what she said, and that's why you're still single. So,
Yes, I am single, ladies.
he is.
He's available.
He is available. And listen, he's cute. I date him, but
And he cooks.
I don't like men. That's not a, well, I mean, it's a choice. I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah, I would recommend you stop.
Yeah, I would recommend I stop. Alright, hold on. I gotta read the recipe.
I put the recipe down to help.
Alright! So
This one's broken.
we're gonna heat some oil in a small pot to 325 degrees Fahrenheit.
Salt did help.
Use your best judgment on this, unless you've got like a confectioner's thermometer. When I say that, it means it's a very thick plastic-coated thermometer. You can shove right down into that soft oil. I just realized that came out really dirty.
And I'm shaking my head. You know there's a problem.
Okay, anyway,
Anyway,
we're gonna go, but Okay, I've got a heat-proof pan right here, or a bowl, with our garlic, our ginger, and the whites of our green onions. And we're looking at heating up the oil. We're going to pour very slowly, just a quarter cup, just a fourth of a cup of oil. So I'm going to do a neutral oil right over heat. We're going to heat it up real fast, and we're going to pour it right over the top. It's going to sizzle. That's kind of what you're looking for. You want to look for the sound. Carefully pour the hot oil on top. It will sizzle. And mix to combine. Basically creating a flavored oil is what you're doing.
Yep.
And then our next step is going to be in a very large bowl. Toss together the lotus root, pea sprouts, cilantro, scallions, so the green onion, and your chili oil. Toss the mix thoroughly, season with salt and a little bit of white granulated sugar. We're going to be good. So, here we go. We're going to get a small pot.
Well, the small pot's being used at the moment.
It's not being used, it's being cleaned. And
No, your smallest pot is being used.
oh, it's right here. Okay.
I'm going to put the rice.
Right?
You don't need,
Medium low.
what? Go mid-high. So a little higher than two.
Again, overall.
Okay, on this episode, just like on the last one we just did, this is going to be staggered, almost maybe out of order, but the one we just filmed, I used Orville Redenbacher butter flavored canola oil. Canola is a nice neutral oil, but it's got a nice high flame point, which means, or smoke point, which means we can heat it high without it risking catching fire. That's what we're looking for here. But with everything else that I do, I just add a pinch of salt in, and then
You said we pour in here once more.
we're going to pour the oil in this bowl, and then we're going to grab an even bigger bowl.
An even bigger bowl, you say.
Now this, guys, I'm sorry, it's a home kitchen. I've got plastic bowls, and we've got. I did a marinade. What? Can I have one of those? Anyway, sorry. It's a little stained because I did a marinade in here. It's a white plastic bowl, so it's gonna have a little coloring to it. Sorry, Robert. I apologize for ruining your show and completely destroying you.
Hold on, folks. This shows that it's actually being used. I don't. So that's what I care about. That lotus is that one gone?
8.
No.
We are taking adult drinks as we're cooking. Because listen.
We're over 21.
I'm going to tell you one thing. Whether you want to believe it or not, most of the line cooks at the restaurants you eat at daily are drinking on the job.
Yeah, they have to put up with the camera, guys. Of course they would.
No, they have to put up with all of you. Oh, you want a well done steak in 15 minutes? Go take a friendly lap around the restaurant. So we're just waiting on the, and I'm going to tell you right now, the pot was not completely dry from water, so as it heats up, it's actually going to find those pockets of water. They're going to expand, and inside the oil, they're going to make the oil pop. That's why you get a lot of pop in an oil. It's also the reason why you can do this to see if your oil is hot or not. Throw a little bit of water on your hand, and right down into the oil, it's ready. So all we got to do, I'm waiting for just a few more minutes before I pour over the top because it's not quite to 325. I'm looking for, so for me, for my ear, for my brain, I know I got to wait for, excuse me, I just took an adult. I shot some Fireball, let's just put it that way.
This is going to be not suitable for kids. It's going to be 18 plus. You're fine. It's going to be, and we're all over 21. Hell, I'm 30, you're 38.
I'm 39.
39. I'm almost 40. Next year I'm doing a dent for my 40s. Literally, I want a casket.
So you're going to be as old as dirt. No, seriously. Dirt to become dirt. It takes 40 years to go from all the compost and turn into dirt. It takes 40 years.
Again, fuck you. Sorry to all 6 of his followers. If anybody wants to come over to my 777 followers, you can come right over. I'm a lot nicer, and I don't insult people. Yeah, no, seriously.
You don't insult.
Are you filming something too? Oh my god. So our producer is filming a separate show called Behind the Scenes or something. Oh my god, are you sending this to your friends? What are you doing it for? Your own personal enjoyment? Just to watch at home and laugh at? Okay, there we go. Anyway. Whew! Alright.
See, if we're not good friends...
What's up, Gaj?
I think he actually eats some of the food. So.
He did. He ate some of his rice and eggs. And tomorrow I'm going to make you rice and chicken.
So...
this was an unexpected eventuality, and I need to go out and buy food, toys, dog dishes, everything else like that. It's going to be... Alright, I'm shutting up. Our producer is telling me to shut up, because we're moving forward, and we're about at... Okay, so, with the oil that I chose, I've worked with it a dozen times or so. What you're looking for, I added salt as well. It actually comes in the bottle at a dark golden.
Yes.
Look at the color it's at now. It's a yellow. It's a nice pale yellow. That's what we're looking for. You're going to need a hot bag.
I'm going to put that down then. How about I do this? Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, we do not own any of the rights to the music.
Yeah, we do not own the rights to the music. Okay, hold on. Hopefully you guys can hear this, but... Okay, hopefully... Jesus Christ.
Even I went, what the hell?
Alright, so, we're actually cooking off most of the vegetables that we put in there, and I did just slightly over a fourth of a cup based on the recipe. I'm actually making it AJ food. I'm going to add a few more things. I need the sesame oil, please. Thank you.
Sesame oil.
Okay, actually, we're getting a couple of seared, just a drop. Just there, right there. Okay, sesame oil has got a different flavor. It's a nice buttery, velvety texture that we're gonna be working on here. Okay.
What else do you need?
And right here is where we're gonna add. Don't talk to me when we're cooking.
Well, no, the spoon fell in, so I grabbed it.
I'm getting messy. Okay. So no, seriously, this is a nice little easy mixture. I know what they're going for. I do. In the recipe, it's too basic. I think they're going for a very specific taste or something bland that you can add to.
This is the Avatar.
It's the Avatar, the last. You can't say Avatar anymore.
Yeah,
you have to say Avatar, the Last Airbender, because there's a big successful movie series
With blue people.
with blue people made by James Cameron, which is great and it's awesome.
Avengers beat it.
Well, no, of course Avengers beat it, because Avengers is awesome and the MCU is awesome, right? And DC sucks. Yeah. Okay, this actually cooked off quite well. You've got a little heat right down here at the bottom. I'm only testing with my fingertips. There's some heat down there, so which means that everything is kind of marinating. So we've got a nice marinated oil. We just created our own, marinated by a severe heat.
Yeah, this is from the Earth Kingdom from the cookbook. So,
Yeah.
Gadget.
Sorry guys. It's like having a toddler
He's not allowed furniture.
or a 7-year-old who wants to be on camera with you, which I adore.
I know.
But whose mom doesn't want him on camera? All right. Should I shut up? All right, don't shut up.
But,
All right, so go on camera.
Yeah. So what I can understand from the Earth Kingdom from this is that they've been sealed off during the whole war, so they don't probably have a lot of spices. Probably that's why everything's a little bland.
Right. Earth Kingdom, I think Earth Kingdom is a lot more. They're definitely root vegetable based.
Yes.
If you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, They're definitely more root vegetable based, but they've got animals they can eat here.
Because there is
Airbender is vegan. I mean, like,
vegetarian.
or at least vegetarian. Hey,
Gadget.
gadget. All right. So next few instructions instruct us to do in a large bowl. Toss together the lotus root, which we've got in there. Pea sprouts. I just did. Okay, give me. Okay, I want you to use these 4 fingers right here.
These 4.
Okay? 2 pinches. A little less.
Remember, my hand's bigger than yours,
Yeah, I know.
so a pinch of this hand is going to be like.
It calls for 1 cup. That was about a half. So do the exact same. There you go. Shake it off. And shake it off. Or shake it off. Oh!
And we just got hit by. Pterosaurus about to come out first.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, so we did the scallions, the pea sprouts. Now all we need is the cilantro.
Which we are pre-cut.
No, right there. It was pre-cut because we took too long in the last episode, I think.
Over an hour, so.
On prep. So.
Yeah, so I'm going to put this over here.
Scallion greens.
We got.
Which we got in there.
What about the mushrooms? You got mushrooms here.
I'm saving the shiitake mushrooms as a garnish.
Okay.
They don't call for a garnish. I think it needs more color.
Yeah,
It's going to be way too green.
Let's show them the picture. Like this
All right,
picture.
hold on.
Getting close. Like that is a very bland picture. Like
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's
but,
good.
But there's hardly any
It's very,
color.
very good.
But there's hardly any color.
The way they're describing it, if you didn't know what you were doing, you'd be mixing everything. If you just read the recipe, if you read the recipe, you'd be looking at kind of a green mess. Plus, what they've got on top in this picture it's cilantro.
Like it's uncut. Like
Which means they didn't explain in this recipe to reserve a little bit of cilantro as a garnish.
Yes.
Which I've done. Oh no, I haven't. I'll do some extra cilantro as a garnish, because I'm a dumbass.
Just didn't realize
Anyway,
it.
so hold on. So our next steps are to, in a large bowl, toss together. Grab a big spoon, right here.
Oh.
I already pulled it out. Toss it together. Keep wondering that. There we go.
Oh crap.
He already fucked up. Well, he's fired as my sous chef? My sous chef.
I'm your trainee for a reason.
And you are a trainee. Alright. The lotus root, the pea sprouts, in, cilantro, in, scallion, in. Until thoroughly combined. So toss that around. Then, what we're going to toss in is the ginger garlic oil, and then we're going to toss in a little bit of rice vinegar and our chili oil. Yeah, that's perfect. That's awesome. What we're going to do to serve, trust me, it's going to be. Go ahead.
So this
is a different view of it. Trust me, when it's done, it's going to look pretty. We're going to do our chili oil and toss to mix thoroughly. Season with salt and sugar to taste. We're done.
Wait, there's sugar in this?
Yep, just a touch. We want to kill the acidity.
That's right.
So again, like one of the last episodes, we need to kill the acidity. Guys, this is actually going to be, it's going to be flavorful. The lotus root is literally just a texture, in my opinion. But it also has a health benefit, so
yeah, I mean,
we're good.
Honestly, do you see this gut? This is from his cooking.
So we're literally going to just throw in our. It didn't say whether or not to actually throw the trunks, the whites of the green onions.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
It doesn't. Or if I should leave it out and the garlic and ginger, I'm throwing it in. Screw you. You're not explaining things well enough. Avatar cookbook. So we're just going to toss.
I mean, they got really the essentials down for
I mean, we got that.
This themes of everything.
I think in my mind, I think this is built for somebody who knows how to cook.
I think so, and that's why you are realizing, hey, this is what we need to do.
And I gotta tell you, it actually does smell pretty good. And I mean, like, a little bit of this is gonna go a long way. This is a great appetizer for like a watch party for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I think they made this cookbook to do a watch party of Avatar. Maybe both Legend of.
It's simple.
The Last
It's
Airbender.
small. It's small. I mean, like, I'm actually sitting here looking at this, and you get maybe 5 servings.
Yeah, but again, you're probably doing a watch party with your friends of Avatar: The Last Airbender, or even Legend of Korra, and you're basically making as much food as possible for your friends and you.
I don't know. I don't know about Legend of Korra. I haven't watched fully through it, so.
Yeah, it's got its moments. It's good and bad. You know, just like Avatar had its good and bad.
Avatar was perfect. Go fuck yourself.
I was trying to not pull up and say that. Thank you very much.
Sorry?
I was trying to keep the medium ground going here.
What was I looking at?
I don't know. But
Sorry.
Legend of Korra does have its good and bad, and honestly, like AJ said, Avatar: The Last Airbender doesn't really have anything to fault on it. It was really well done.
So I just tossed in the chili oil. It's not the exact kind that the recipe called for.
No, we had a bitch trying to find that. I mean,
Literally, like there's a whole aisle full of
oils. There were
oils, and we couldn't find the exact one we were looking for. So
we were literally going up and down. We were getting people's ways. We felt so bad.
I mean, we were stuck. We literally created a traffic jam at the Asian market, but it's fine. It's fine. Whatever,
Dad.
All right, but okay, that chili oil is going to add a really high level of spice.
Oh yeah.
I mean high. I don't mean like it's going to be a little subtle. There's a little.
It's not gonna be.
It's gonna be. Oh, there's some heat.
Yeah. So it's not gonna be as
But
high as.
not nearly as bad as what is it, Hot Ones?
Yeah.
Where they do the hot wings, and Terry Crews even cried.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not as high as probably Cheech and Chong. That's a joke. If you young.
Hey, listen, Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man.
Okay, so there we go. We got rice wine vinegar. We got the chili oil, and you know what? Screw it. Bottle's almost in. We're just gonna drain it. So, bam, just a couple more drops.
Bam.
Just a couple more drops. You gotta kind of shake up.
What chef is that does the bam?
Emerald Lagasse.
And he's a good, upstanding citizen that I have no problems with.
Right. I guess I don't know that story. Actually, I don't know that story.
You don't know that story. Most people don't know that story because I can't tell that story, or I get sued.
Then shut up.
Oh, right. There is no Emerald Lagasse. He's never touched anyone inappropriately.
Shut up, dude.
Trust me, my attorney's better than his. So, anyway,
That's
we're going to
more
do a
salt.
little bit sea salt right on top. And when I say a little, I mean a good 2 pinches. I mean, we're literally just... Okay, I need to say that salt actually brings out flavor. It's not just a seasoning, it's an expression. It actually brings out the flavors of other food. If you do the right amount, it tastes great. If you do too much, you ruined your dish. If you do too little, you can't even taste it. With this lotus root, I really feel as though it brings out the texture and the flavor. And you guys should see this. I mean, good Lord, look at this.
Say it to the camera.
Look at this. It's actually softened. The salt we put in has softened. What are you doing with the truck?
Maybe add a little to it, see how it is.
All right.
I just realized that I'm like, hey, we're doing a fruit-based salads.
Now, it does call for just a little bit of white sugar, and so I'm just going to do a couple of pinches right over the top. It's going to kill the acidity of the vinegar and anything else that we might have in there. It's going to, trust me. Trust me. It's gonna be good.
I thought this was the sugar here, so I was getting everything moved.
Okay, and we're just going to quickly toss right there. Bam. I mean, like, I say bam, and I hate doing that now. Oh, because somebody brought up bad memory.
I didn't know.
Fuck yourself, Rob.
Sorry, I'm not that
Oh
long.
my gosh.
What?
Oh my god, grab a lotus leaf. Or a lotus root. Right? Babe, come here. Come here.
You don't want to try this before we use this.
Yeah, you, before we play. Right? I mean,
I'm just taking this.
holy god.
Sure.
That actually, I don't like doing other people. I like coming up with my own shit.
Yeah, I mean he has a great oyster recipe that's so good.
Oyster or mussels?
I think both.
Yeah. But, I gotta tell you, I actually followed it pretty closely to the letter.
Yeah.
I added a little extra. This is good, you guys. Let's play it. Let's play it. I think I'm gonna do a little extra. I think I could use some spice.
Well, that's like
So-
the front house.
I'm gonna go like this.
Yes. Okay.
Plating is everything. We said that in the last episode, but
This is only 6 ounces.
so I'm gonna go my special tongs.
Those are like really long tweezers.
Well, they're culinary tongs. Alright, so what you're going to want to do on this one is going to be, I say lay down thin strips of your lotus root. Remember, they're going to stick to each other, so you want to, I think, in my opinion, for a beautiful plating, you're going to lay this down. I don't even care if the greens are on there. Right now, what you're looking for is a base. So as you dig your fork down into this salad, it's going to hit multiple layers. I mean, literally I'm going to be pouring more lotus leaf on top of this. But, so, what I see happening here, so I'm going to grab down from the bottom. This is where a lot of the herbs and the pea roots have basically settled. We're going to go right down there. Again.
Yeah.
Bam. I mean, it's not great, but I keep saying bam. I'm
should-
like copywriting.
Change it to wha-bam.
There you go.
Wha-bam!
I'm not even doing my own mentor's lines, like, salad on.
Well, if you do your mentor's lines, won't he actually have a problem with that?
No.
No? Okay. 'Cause I know.
Alright, so we're just going to go just a little bit of salt right on top. And let's see what Robert thinks.
Alright, what about the mushrooms? You want to do that and stuff?
Yeah. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
So,
So we're just going to do some thin sliced shiitake mushrooms, raw, right on top. Nothing wrong with a little bit of raw one. Go.
alrighty.
Had a hit.
That was like a big hit. We're gonna do that. That is really good.
All right, camera, come on. Fully blamed one. Our producer gets a first take too. It's not
That's a good hit. It's a good,
different.
It's a different kick.
It's a little different, but it's good.
It is a really
I would
good.
actually appreciate this right before a sushi.
Yes, like a sushi. I'm surprised the Avatar did not have sushi.
Avatar doesn't. The Avatar cookbook doesn't have 1 ounce of raw food, like a raw fish.
Which is weird because in North,
Not even a tartare, like a beef tartare. Which is look at the index. She's like giving you grant.
so it's like, yeah, we noticed that. Like the water tribes are both North and South. They probably had raw fish in them.
Yeah, but they did. So we had the pickled fish.
The pickled fish, which was the closest thing.
We had the pickled fish, but I didn't even read through that one. It was it's not visually expressive, so I didn't think it would be good for the show. But sorry, guys. You always got to keep your tools clean. I got a little something stuck on here.
But this is really good.
It's
I just dropped my fork.
vibrant, and when I say vibrant, I mean
It's really
Holy God, your fucking mouth is like.
It's floating with flavor.
There's a lot to it, and I didn't go like the last recipe that we just did. I didn't go very far for the recipe. I pretty much did it straight up. Are you really?
I want to try it.
Are you really?
This stuff is actually
Go.
This stuff is really good.
Okay, so if you guys haven't tried Truff hot sauce, it is actually really good. It's got a nice kick. But it's got more of a full flavor than any hot sauce I've ever tried. Truff, if you guys are watching, sponsor us, please. God, I mean, really.
Okay, I already put it up a little bit.
Give us the money!
So, the only reason I really want to try this again is because he made a...
I'm sorry, I was looking at her face. And she's like, you were laughing at me because I'm like, give us the money. Do we have to strip for it? I mean, like, I'll strip for Truff hot sauce. I'll even put it on my OnlyPants. You heard me right. OnlyPants. It's where I cook naked and I actually cut the wrong sausage. Anyway, go ahead.
But, no, when you made that, what was it, 30-minute ramen the other day when I was over here? And you put that on there?
I did the quick ramen. If I'm doing my proper ramen, it takes me 3 days.
Oh, that's what I mean. I did the 30-minute ramen.
Sure.
You put that on there.
With the truff?
Yeah, you put truff on there. 3 days later, I was still remembering the flavor of that truff.
I gotta tell you, this isn't even like a sucking up to the company.
They did a really good job making a hot sauce.
And I just tried the mayo that they came out with, and wow, I'm impressed. You can't see that. I can't. Jesus Christ.
I dropped my fork, he dropped his bait.
Sorry. I can't say a lot about other hot sauces. They've got good flavor. They've got good heat.
Yeah.
I can't say that they've got both. I love Cholula. It's great. It's you get it at Denny's and IHOP and those dive bars that you end up going to sometimes late at night. But
that's also drunk food.
It's drunk food. You literally are just basically dumping hot sauce onto something garbage. And you know what? Screw you. Do better. Denny's and IHOP. You can't. Well, there's a reason why Belgian Waffle House does as good as they do, but we'll not talk about it on camera. No, I'm serious. Truff. So I gotta read this actually. It's a chili blend. It's their own proprietary blend. They won't give it out, but they do red chili peppers, vinegar, organic sugar. So garlic, salt, black truffle seasoning, like actual black truffle blended into the sauce. Then they've got organic agave nectar, which means that there's a little bit of sweetness to it. Olive oil infused with black truffle essence, and then a dozen of those other ones that nobody can pronounce because they're not real. I gotta tell you, it's very simple. It's basic. It's almost more healthy. Yeah. I'm gonna pull. I'm sorry, but I'm actually gonna piss some people off. Where's my other? Let's do generic ABC original chili sauce. Chili peppers, water, sugar, salt, garlic, modified tapioca starch, acetic acid, citric acid, ascorbic acid, artificial flavor. Why? I'm sorry. She says stop talking about hot sauce because apparently I'm obsessive. We're gonna sign off. This is the last one for today, but we're gonna come back a little later. We're gonna do some more stuff. Hopefully tomorrow and the next day. Give us some more content for Robert to produce. I wish my shows were this good. It's nice and easy. Cody's great, but sometimes we get a little stuck in what we do.
But
so
you guys also play off each other a lot better.
I thought we played off each other pretty well. It was good.
We do, but you and Cody just have known each other for so long that you got the chemistry of two.
I've known you longer. I'm not saying that he's more of a friend. He means nothing to me. Yeah, walk off, bitch.
Again, not for kids.
Again, not for kids. And honestly, it's a different dynamic. We're having fun here doing what we do, but tune into my show on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Aqua, AWQUA. We've got a dozen different varieties of shows, just like Robert. Robert's experimenting with a few different things, and yeah, I saw him last night. But we'll... No, bad joke. Edit that out.
No, I'm not getting edited up.
Anyway, sign off.
Oh.
I'm AJ.
I'm Robert. This is Cooking and TV.
Oh,
Bye.
God. How long has it been like that?
What?
Your top half of your head was cut off?
Yeah.
It's always, if I cut to his head being in, you can't see
Yeah,
it.
so.
I've tried.
All right. Well, it kind of matches with your Twitch